Hey, we need to have a talk. Come on, open the refrigerator. We need to talk. I know you're out there. I can hear you breathing. Open the door. I'm waiting. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is you open the refrigerator door and we have a nice, calm talk like two rational beings. Demon to human, just like Bog intended. The hard way. Say, these mozzarella cheese sticks look good. Good enough to eat. If you don't open that door, I'm going to eat all your cheese sticks. One by one. And after they're all gone, I'm gonna start murdering your pizza rolls in the freezer. One by one. And after they're gone, I think there's some ice cream in there. I thought that would get your attention. Here, have a cheese stick. You're probably wondering who and what I am, and what I'm doing in your refrigerator. I'll tell you, and quite happily too, just as soon as you put down that frying pan. Trust me, it's not going to have the effect you want. So just put it down. Eat your cheese stick. So, you know how sometimes, when you leave food in the fridge for too long and it starts turning strange colors, or it grows weird fur or penicillin or stuff like that? And how sometimes that sort of stuff will just sit in there for weeks on end before anyone notices? Well, when too much of that sort of thing goes on for too long, well, the more of it there is, and the longer it sits undisturbed, the more complicated it gets. And after a certain tipping point, you get me. Well, something like me in most cases. You got me. Somebody else might get something similar to me. Everybody's leftovers behave differently. Yup. Leftovers and forgotten food. You remember that plate of odds and ends that you did up after Thanksgiving? Yep. Still in there. Well, the plate is. The food... you're talking to it. Oh, I'm more than just the food from that plate. You tend to leave a lot of stuff in here for... well, let's say it's a little past the freshness date by the time I get to it. Yeah, I'm made up of a little of this and a little of that, but the Thanksgiving leftovers were where it all began. Leave enough food alone for long enough in the fridge and it becomes self-aware and mobile. I see your hand creeping towards the frying pan handle again. We're trying to stay calm and rational, remember? That's better. So yeah, that's me. A weird amalgamation of your forgotten leftovers, with arms and legs and such, and a lightning-quick mind and a great personality. I'm not gonna be getting by on my looks, that's for damn sure. But yeah, you left too much food alone for too long and now you've got me. And now we can talk about how you and I are gonna get along. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. The inside of your refrigerator, it's kinda grown on me. And I can help you out too, you know. Well, you know how food goes bad if you leave it alone too long? I can help you keep track of it better. Let you know what stuff you need to eat first, what stuff can wait longer, and what you probably want to avoid and just throw out, or let me deal with. Yeah, I can just absorb whatever's too far gone. Nice and easy and clean. You'll still want to wash whatever dish it was in, though. I can't perform miracles. Oh, but I can exert some influence on how the food goes over if you leave it alone too long. Like, say you leave a loaf of sliced bread or a hunk of cheese in the back of the fridge. Normally that sort of stuff would just randomly start molding, right? Well, if it's gonna mold, then it's gonna mold. And I can at least make the mold all happen on one side or end or whatever. You can just cut that end off or pass it on to me, and the rest of it's fine, see? Milk? That's a tough one, honestly. I can hold off the inevitable for a bit longer than you might think proper. But when it goes fast, and I mean fast. You can almost just stand there and watch it curdle. And after that, it's pretty much worthless except for making pancakes. You didn't know about that? Oh, boy howdy. Best pancakes ever. You get you some cheap powdered pancake mix, and instead of water, you use an equal amount of a mix of soured milk, orange juice, and cheap yogurt. Yeah, that recipe never leaves leftovers. Only full bellies and happy taste buds. It sounds weird, I know, but it works. The wonders of chemistry. So, how about it? Are you cool with having a weird talking food thing living in the fridge and helping you out with freshness management? Or are we gonna have to go the uneasy truce route and eventually have an all-out domestic war? That's good to hear. Oh, and you might want to shut the refrigerator door before too much longer. I've been keeping the cold air in pretty well. It's one of those things I can just do, but it gets tiring after a while. Hey, have another cheese stick. They're good for a while yet, but they won't last forever. Also, there's a small jar of mayo in here that started to develop its own little landscape. You should probably do something about that soon. I think we're gonna get along just peachy. Hey, you ever wondered what happens to the light in the fridge when you shut the door? Yeah? I'll tell you tomorrow.